Yo, what's up, boys? Forza Gaming here. Well, my name's not actually Forza Gaming, that's the name of the channel. Today, I'm going to be showing you the aftermath of the robot and monster fight. The Polar Peak monster and the pressure plant robot fight. It was freaking epic. There's a lot of stuff to talk about in this video. So, I would greatly appreciate it if y'all could smash a like on the video. It would really help me a lot. Subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss any of the future videos. And let's go on ahead and get right into this aftermath of probably the most epic live event ever to happen in Fortnite. I did unfortunately miss it because I was at my grandmother's. I knew I was gonna miss it, but as soon as I got home, I watched a video with the on the live event, and oh my gosh, I don't even think the freaking rocket launch was that good, and it created the gigantic crack in the sky. So yeah, but we're gonna go ahead, hop into the island, and we're going to see what has happened. So let's go. Alright guys, so when the live event started, the Polar Peak monster came out from right around here outside of the Lazy Lagoon. It destroyed that house right there because it pretty much like dug its hand into the ground. You see a big orb down there, and I'm going to explain to you what that is in a minute, how that got there. So what happened was the Polar Peak monster came up from out of the water. It drug its hand across the ground, destroying that house. Shot a beam right here through the trees, but didn't actually destroy anything, I don't think. There's a fine line, but I think that was already there. And then the pressure plant robot, first of all, the monster came from the ocean over there, came here, and then the pressure plant robot came over here, started launching missiles at the monster, which the monster was probably right about here, getting freaking slammed by missiles. Right, let's go ahead and respawn here. So it's sitting here getting barraged by missiles, right? Like just bop, 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 bop. And the robot just it keeps on shooting missiles at the monster, right? So after it started shooting missiles, the robot, I cannot talk. The robot actually like flew, right? It flew at the monster, flew from here to here, knocked the robot into the. Alright, I'm so sorry that I'm actually retarded. Flew like it slammed the monster into the water over here, right? Came back to about here, right about here. The monster jumped out of the water, jumped on top of the robot, and then started destroying it and everything, right? And then once it was done destroying it, the monster ripped off the robot's left arm, if I'm correct when I'm saying either left or the right arm. Like, I know my left from my right, but there's different perspectives. If you're looking at the robot, it's its right arm. If you are the robot, it's the left arm. So it ripped off the robot's arm. Then the robot actually threw the monster somewhere over here near the Viking village, but at the bottom of the hill, right? Comes over here to Loot Lake, which is the reason why this big orb's here, right? Comes over here to Loot Lake, like you know, after it got its arm ripped off, it came over here, got down on its hands and knees, right? And then it shoved its hand down here, right? Shoved its hand down here. And then when its arm came out, that orb came with it. The robot was holding the orb in its hand, but we couldn't see it. It was just a big flash of light. Came out, its arm was glowing, and then it punched the robot, right? The robot comes over here towards Neo Tilted, right? And this orb, we don't know what this orb is, but that's how it got there, because the robot stuck its hand down there and came back out, and that orb's there. Everyone's sure that this has something to do with Season 10, or possibly a new LTM that's good. Like, see, because in season, this is off topic, but in Season 7, there's a gigantic orb above the castle. As we all know, the Ice King came out of that one, blew a blizzard over the whole island, and that happened. And then the Ice Storm LTM happened, where we had to kill the monsters. In Season 6 over Loot Lake, the cube shot a beam of light into the air, and then Fort Nightmare started. So this is either going to be an LTM, this is right here is either going to start, an LTM, or it's gonna be part of the season 10 event. Which we wouldn't be surprised if it stayed there that long, because Polar Peak, when the volcano erupted, there was one of the magma things. It hit Polar Peak and caused it to crack, right? So the crack happened, and then the iron was spotted, right? Well, I mean, that was all of this season that we were watching that, so no one would be surprised if that happened. Now, once the robot punched the monster like right in the jaw, like broke his jaw and everything, broke its. We don't know the gender of the monster. What am I talking about? The singularity statue is right here, right? Right here. After the robot punched the monster in the face, it came over here and ripped the singularity statue out of the ground, which, after everything was done, that was a gigantic sword. The singularity skin was just a gigantic sword. I suck. Gigantic sword sitting there. And then, once it got the sword, it completely just, the monster was over here, right? Jumped into the air with the sword in hand, and it stabbed the monster right in the face, like right through the cranium, top of the head, and killed the monster, right? And it stabbed the monster right here. And then you see the singularity statue? Gigantic sword. And it just stabbed the monster right in the head right here, causing a gigantic skeleton to form. Now, you cannot destroy the skeleton, so it's actually supposed to stay here for some reason. It was the same thing with the singularity skin. You couldn't destroy it. No one knew why. Now we knew why. It was a gigantic sword. But we cannot destroy this one either. We cannot destroy this. Cannot destroy it. And it's also growing moss. I'm retarded. It's also growing moss. So who knows what this is going to be? But this is big hype. This is definitely something to look forward to as things go on in the Fortnite world. Who knows what it's going to end up being. We just have to wait and see. But Epic was right for hyping this one up. Everyone thought it was just going to be a little boring event, nothing was ever going to happen. But, I'm actually kind of regretting missing this one. It was a pretty good live event. So that's pretty much, except for the little things that got destroyed in the wake of the fight, that's pretty much everything that happened. It's pretty much everything that got destroyed, everything that happened. Pressure plant, nothing changed except there's not a gigantic robot there anymore, The vault doors are still open. There's a big, there's still the, whatever you want to call it, the vault's still there, whatever. So that's still there. Now, Season 10 ends in 11 days. Today is 11 days from the end. I'm retarded. Today is 11 days away from Season 10 ending. Season 10, I'm retarded. Season 9 ending. Now, Season 10 comes out, let's see, you're 11 days. Season 10 either starts August 1st or July 31st. Yeah, July 31st. I was like, is there even 31 days in July? But yes, it's either August 1st or July 31st that Season 10 starts. Now, for a lot of us, that's when school starts. So, maybe that's not a really good thing for Epic to do business-wise. I may buy the battle pass. I'm not sure, because I got school. I'm gonna be a sophomore in high school, so I'm gonna have a lot of homework and stuff to do. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy the battle pass. Like, I can obviously buy it, but I don't know if there's a point, because I'm not gonna be able to play that much. So there's really no point, because excuse me, I won't actually be able to progress into the battle pass and get all the rewards and stuff. So I may buy it just because I don't know. I may get my nanny to get me another card so I can get more V-Bucks and buy future battle passes. I don't know, but it's the way it goes, whatever. But that's just the way. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I cannot talk right when I'm recording. That was the aftermath of the monster fight. I should have had, videos and clips and stuff like that, but there's none that aren't copyrighted. So I just had to describe what happened during the fight. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. Yeah, I know it was kind of boring. I'm probably just gonna sit here loading forever. If I do, then oh well. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like it if you liked it. It was pretty boring, I know, but whatever. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more future videos so you don't miss any future streams. I try to stream whenever I possibly can, but I have a life. Most other streamers have a life, but like, I'm not a full-time streamer. I'm not professional. I don't do it to make money, so you know, I just do it for fun. So there's sometimes I can't stream. Like when I miss a live event, I missed it because I was at my grandmother's house. So yeah, if I was not at my grandmother's house, I would have definitely, would have most certainly streamed it. So awesome, dude. Awesome. How come I lost internet connection here? Successfully logged out, whatever. But that's the end of this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, everything. I'm gonna try and make more videos like this in the future. I didn't want to stream because I knew it wasn't gonna be a long stream, but whatever. Hopefully I'll get a face cam in here soon. I don't know. I just have to buy a camera. But yeah, so I will see you all next time. Maybe I'll make a video for when season 10 is released. I don't know, but yeah. See ya.